the game, cause see the boxing voice.
Welcome back, gang, for the first time and hopefully many more to come. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and click on the notifications right here, this little bell, so you can get those emails every time we go live.
ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm here with Tramaine, Mighty Midget Williams. How you feeling today, champ?
I feel good, How you doing?
Alright, okay, well, you made weight easy.
Yeah, easy. I kind of thought I was going to be like 125 on the money. I didn't think I'd be a little bit under.
Okay, so is that a sign of maybe a little bit of overtraining, or?
Maybe a little bit of both, but maybe my scale was just a little bit off a little bit.
Okay.
I thought I was like 2 ounces over, but I mean, I sat around for about 2 hours, so I guess I lost 2 ounces sitting around.
Okay, well, big card going on here in Philadelphia. You know, tomorrow, March 30th. How much can you tell me about your opponent?
I really can't tell you that much because I had 3 opponents prior to this, and all 3 of them dropped out. So what they was gonna do was they was gonna pull me from the card. But before they pulled me from the card, I'm like, I'm already in shape. You might as well just give me like a little fight or something. So basically, what they did was they paid me for the rounds that I was supposed to fight, and then they cut the rounds just a little bit to the 6th round. I was supposed to fight at 10, but they cut it to 6. So I mean, I'll take the 10-round pay.
How do you feel about that? I mean,
I'm not overlooking anybody by any means, but when it happens like this, maybe they find like a guy that I couldn't really find too much on this guy. So I really I'm going in there kind of like blind, almost like the amateurs. But I'm kind of used to it. I got over 100 amateur fights, so I'm kind of used to going there and just adapting to what's in there.
what about this Philadelphia crowd? How much do you know about this Philadelphia crowd?
This crowd crazy. I've never been to a weigh-in like this. It's crazy.
What is it about the crowd?
It's an energy. It's a different type of feel. It's like fighting. They love fighting here. I don't understand it. It's just a win. So imagine tomorrow in the fight. They're really gonna be going crazy. But this is my first time being here, and I hope I'll be back because I like the energy. I love the energy.
Well, let me tell you something. Born and raised here in Philly, I can tell you, one thing Philly love is fighting and more fighting.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, you're a southpaw, and you have very fast feet, good hair movement, extremely fast hands. How soon can we see you in title contention?
At the end of this year.
Okay.
More than likely. Hopefully, but I got to become mandatory because I only got 14 fights. So think about a world champion that will pick me from the litter and say I'll fight him. So I got to become mandatory because I'm a high risk, low reward. Why fight me when you can fight a bum for the same amount of money and beat him? Rather than fighting me, a 14-year-old guy that took time off and came back and bounced back even better. Why would you take that fight? And I'm a high risk, and I got a high chance of beating you. There ain't nobody gonna fight me. I gotta become a mandatory fight to fight any of the world champions, and that's just the honest word. Man. That's how it is.
Okay, now how does Rock Nation play into that? Because you're signed to Rock Nation Sports, right?
Yes.
How does Rock Nation play into that as far as, you know, making sure that you get your shot and, like you just said, you know, high risk, low reward? Because a lot of politics come into play when it comes to that. Well, so are you? I see you got the Rock Nation hat.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say politics are on your side?
Politics are over now. Well, they on my side now, but they were over before because I had got some trouble. Okay. So when I got into trouble, basically I came home as a liability. Basically meaning like I got a possibility of going back to jail. So last year what I did was I cleared it, not to clear the division, but I cleared a year out, 5 fights in a year. So I got myself from the liability, and now I'm a person that they got to watch out for. Now I'm a person that they got to invest in and they got to do things for. So now I'm going to be more than likely fighting for a title at the end of the year. That's how I see it.
By the end of the year. Okay, I'd like to get your take on a fight. What do you think about somebody like Diaz calling out a Gary Russell?
I think it's perfect because Gary Russell only fight people he know he can beat.
Okay.
Gary Russell fought Lomachenko because the pay was good. He ain't fight Lomachenko because he wanted to fight Lomachenko. Gary Russell only fight guys he know he can beat. That's why he been sitting on that belt for a long time. So that's why he only fought 1 time in the last 2 years because he only fight people he know he can beat. Now Diaz became the mandatory, which I got to do in order for people to fight me. So now, what's his name? Gary Russell got to fight him because he's the mandatory. And that kind of makes sense and it kind of correlates because that's who he is. And that's all the brothers following that kind of like that what's the word I'm looking for? That personality.
Okay.
So I think it was a great move by Joseph Diaz.
How do you see a fight like that playing out?
It's a battle of wills and it's a battle of who's willing to go longer. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be a fight won in the beginning round. I think it's gonna be a fight that's won in the 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th and 12th round.
Did we see the real Gary Russell Jr. in the fight with Vasily Lomachenko, or did we see a Gary Russell Jr. who had some problems with his new conditioning coaching? He says that played a huge part in
it. Never plays no part of it because we know how to get in shape. We've been fighting. Come on, Gary. You've been fighting for how many years? And there's no shot at Gary. Come on. I'm just saying in general sense, not particular. But we've been fighting for a long time. We know how to get in shape. Even if I didn't have a strength coach, I know how to get in 12-round shape. So that's not an issue. That's just an excuse. That's like a guy that hurt his hand, but he won a fight. You never hear that because he won. As soon as the guy loses and he say he hurt his hand, now it's an excuse. Now you can play it both ways. So it's kind of like depending on how you want to like play it. But you can't blame it on no strength coach. But the reason why you got tired, because the guy he outworked you and he made you miss a lot more punches than you ever missed in your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like it's different. You never fought nobody like that. That's why you were so tired. How about you say that rather than saying strength coach? The coaches get the worst end of the stick. They get 10% and they do a lot of the work. And then when they lose, you get to point the finger at them. So it's kind of crazy. And nobody never asked me this question, so it's not like it's like verbatim. It's just how it is.
Okay, so do you see Diaz winning? Do you see Gary Russell winning? You said in the 8th, 9th round.
Whoever more sure of himself by the 4th or 5th round.
Who do you think? I mean, based on both.
I think Joseph Diaz would be more confident in going to the 3rd, 4th, 5th round. And the reason I say that is because when I'm calling somebody out, calling somebody out, and then I gotta get a mandatory shot to fight you, it's like, come on, you scared of me. You gotta be scared of me. Cause it's no one. If I got a belt and somebody calling me out and they earned their burn, which they fought everybody that had to fight, they got the little titles and North American title here and there, and they keep calling me out, I'm not scared of you. I'm fighting you. You earned your burn. Now that's different from a guy that ain't earned his burn and he's just calling me out. Nah, I'm not doing that to you. I'm not doing that. That's like Jose. I can't come back at you. Cause I'm gonna put you on. I can't do that. But if a guy keep calling you out and he earned his burn, I'm fighting you.
So you think that Gary Russell Jr. could be scared of him?
Yeah, not scared of him, but a lot of his personality, I don't really know him like talking, but his personality is more so like intimidation thing. Like if I know I can beat you, I'm gonna just run over you. Okay. As far as like, oh, he not scared of me, this thing like, so you never know. So it's kind of weird with this boxing,
Okay. Well, listen, I want to thank you for your time, champ.
Thank you.
Tramaine, Mighty Midget Williams.
I like when you say the Mighty Midget, because it's the Mighty Midget Tramaine Williams. It flow better, right?
Right? Well, listen, you want to let the people know where they can find you at on social media? You can find me at Tramaine, TRAMAINE _midget at yahoo.com. That's my email. You can find me at Tramaine _midget at Instagram and Twitter. Okay, thank you for your time. ThaBoxingvoice.com. I'm Jay Goodman. Thanks for clicking.
What is up, TBV family? Yes, YouTube has been cutting funding to their channels as of late, and with net neutrality going through its process, the internet is changing. If you want to keep your favorite channel intact, coming up with tons of content, and plus get hours and hours of extra content, head over to patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice to become a member of the TBV family and help support the channel. Peace.
The game, 'cause see the boxing voice.